Hi, this is Gijsbert from Ingenious Technologies, and today we are going to talk about conversion targets. Following the most common definition, a conversion is an event that turns visitors of an online shop into customers. The most obvious example of a conversion is the moment a visitor places an order. But this is not all. When we talk about conversion targets, we are talking about any event you want to see happening on the online shops you manage. Now, your Ingenious Enterprise platform allows you to register all these conversion targets for every online shop that you manage. I will show you how to do this in a minute, but first let's talk about what conversion targets you want to register. As mentioned earlier, the most obvious example of a conversion is an order. But an order is not the only event that turns visitors into customers. Before visitors can place orders, they have to reach the shop first. Subsequently, they have to engage with the products offered. If things go well, visitors will look at specific product pages, create customer accounts, log into customer accounts, sign up for newsletters, or place products in a basket. In some cases, they may install trial software or a mobile app. Apart from that, an order is never just an order. It makes a difference whether the customer placing the order is new or recurring customer. It also makes a difference whether the customer merely buys a product and leaves or establishes an enduring relationship with the online shop, for example by signing a contract. Furthermore, it is relevant to know whether clients ordered products that were on sale or by redeeming a voucher. Now, by registering all these different actions as conversion targets, you can reproduce the complete sales funnel of your online shops. This means that when customers place orders, you can see whether they were new customers, whether they had signed up for your newsletter as well, or whether they had placed more products in their baskets than they actually bought. In short, you can better visualize and understand the behavior of your customers. And you can relate this behavior to your product categories, specific partners, and ad media campaigns. If you are working with the omni-channel tool, you can even relate the conversion targets to traffic sources other than your partners. Let's have a look at a nice example of a customer journey from the omni-channel tool here. First, the customer finds the advertiser's website via paid search. The customer looks around and starts adding items to the basket, indicated by these purple dots here. Then he leaves the website and about 10 minutes later produces a click on a website connected to an affiliate network. The customer finds his way back to the advertiser's website via paid search. Meanwhile, he sees a display banner, probably due to the fact that he was surfing parallel and was retargeted. Back on the advertiser's website, the customer signs up for the newsletter and redeems a voucher. That is this purple dot. Maybe he signed up for the newsletter because he got a voucher for it. The other explanation is that he got the voucher from the affiliate website. The customer then proceeds to the checkout and makes the first purchase using the voucher. All these analytical insights, of course, give you great opportunities to optimize your marketing strategy. What is important to emphasize is that reproducing the sales funnel of an online shop does not necessarily mean you pay commission on all conversion targets. You only pay commission on those marked as commercial targets. In fact, you don't even need to show all conversion targets to your partners. For example, it may not be relevant for your partners to know whether customers signed up for a newsletter, but they may want to know whether customers used a voucher or installed a mobile app before purchasing. So, let's have a look at how you can manage conversion targets on your platform. Log into your UI and go to the online shop for which you want to register the targets for by clicking on Manage Advertisers here. We see the overview of all the shops and we click on this icon for the relevant shop. The page that is being loaded now offers us a table with an overview of conversion targets. First, let's go to the different columns. On the left you have the ID of the conversion. Here you have the name and here you have the conversion target value. This is a very important column because what you see here is the value used by the tracking engine to identify the target. Here you have the conversion target type. The types help you to understand the conversion targets better. They show you whether the target involves a sale, a customer engagement, an installation, and so on. Further to the right, you can see whether the conversion target is visible for the partners and whether it is a commercial or a non-commercial target. In other words, whether you will attach commission to the conversion target. Now, as you can see, this shop already has quite an elaborated conversion target structure. We can see a differentiation is made between sales from new customers and existing, between sales with and without discount, and further below, a sale within a mobile application. There is also a conversion target related to placing products in a basket and putting products on a wish list. And we have a registration and a login. Depending on the online shop we are talking about, what we could add here is a newsletter subscription. To do so, we need to click on this button here, and then we fill out the conversion target properties in this panel here. Unfortunately, that is the easy part. Registering the conversion target on the platform is one thing, but we also need to make sure it is tracked. To do so, we need to get a conversion code. You do this by going back to the overview page with the shops. Here, we need to click on this icon in the technical section. Basically, what this page does is that it generates a conversion code for you. This code needs to be placed on the confirmation page of the conversion target. So if we are generating a conversion code for newsletter subscriptions, this would be the page on which the online shop thanks the customer for signing up. We will not go through all the details of this page, but what is important is that you need to select the right conversion target here and write a brief description of the confirmation page here. In this section, you can decide to add additional parameters to make sure that a customer ID is transmitted when the conversion is tracked. The actual code can be found down here. You have to be pretty much of a techie to understand and appreciate what you see here. So if you're not a techie, just remember that this is the actual code that needs to be integrated on the confirmation page. To get started with conversion targets, registering the conversion target and making sure the conversion code is implemented are the two most important things. Of course, you can decide to pay commission to your partners for generating these conversions, which is something you manage via the commission models. Finally, you can evaluate the relationships between the conversion targets, your product categories, your partners, and your ad media in the Omnichannel tool. That's it. I hope you learned something. Thank you for watching and see you soon. Bye bye.